What? What is it? Hello? Hello? Hi, my baby. How you doing? You want to play? You want to play? You want to play? All right. Okay. Let's try this again. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Our internet was down, which was super fun. Excuse me. Totally belched straight in your ear. I apologize. That's going to be a great way to tell people to come hang out. Hi, Jan. How you doing? Our internet went down, which was fun. Internet was down, phone was down, cable was down, everything was down. Thankfully, we have been luckier. I looked on some of the outage reports when ours went down here, and we're very lucky. Ours was only down for 15 minutes, so we're doing all right. So we are going to keep working on this today. I'm going to go with the other 3 colors, and we're going to build up all of the colors all at once as we go around. Hey, how you doing? How's it going, Patty? What's new? Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on a sec, Jan. In math class. Bye. Let me find, where's the button? Switch. I'm going to be squinting. Hello. Hello. How are you? It's good to see you guys. Yeah, I know, me too. I was kind of freaking out about whether I was going to get up and running or not. So it's good to see you guys. I hope you're all doing really well. I love you, and I'm glad that you're here to hang out with me and sending lots of love. Aw, Jan, you're so sweet. You're welcome, honey. All right, I'm going to switch this back around, and let's get to painting. Say hello to the cemetery next door. Say hello to the neighbors. And then back down we go. Jan, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for the roses. So kind. All right, so I've already done the lightest color of blue. So I've got 4 different colors of blue here. They all get slightly darker or lighter as I move. Lighter to darker. So I've already done the first light blue set of swoops. So we are going to go on now to the next lightest blue. We're actually going to do all 3 of these blues all at the same time. And I'm going to try and use my little contraption. Yes, these are multi-surface acrylic paints. These ones in particular are Craft Smart paints. Craft Smart multi-surface. If you go to the store and you are looking for Craft Smart multi-surface, they are not on the same side of the aisle where the regular Craft Smart paints are. They are on the opposite side of the aisle, at least in the Michaels stores that I've been in. I have yet to see them on the same side of the aisle as the Craft Smart paints. So make sure that if you don't see them with the regular Craft Smart paints, check on the opposite side of the aisle where the folk art and deco art and everything is. And very likely you will find them there. I'm a really big fan of them. There's a couple different things that I think are so great about the Craft Smart paints. Number one is that they dry fairly matte. And if you are like me and like a matte finish, they definitely do that. Also, they can be great for mixing with other paints that are too thick. For example, folk art paints. If you find the folk art paints very thick, try mixing in some of the Craft Smart paints, either of a similar color or add a little bit from there. On the opposite side too, Kathy? Yeah. Sharon, yes, I do. This is my full-time job. My website is linked in my bio. Lots of fun stuff coming up. Oh, that's awesome, Azzy. That's so exciting. Oh, you're loving your flash paints? That's amazing. Oh, I'm so glad. Yay. It's so fun to have new paints. I've got some new paints that are on the in the on deck circle for practicing and playing with. They're not multi-surface though, so I'm saving them to when I'm ready to do another canvas. But that'll be coming. Hi Barb, how you doing? It's good to see ya. All right, so I'm going to be doing 3 different color swoops here on this left-hand side. Now my hands are kind of paying attention, kind of helping out right now, but we'll see. They're a little sore, but we'll see. You're excited for the new paints you don't have yet. Oh, you're gonna have so much fun with them when you get them, Marie. Yeah, I'm gonna get you good and stocked up, darling. Don't worry about that. Is it freezing a lot? Well, the reason I was late starting was because our entire Roger system went down. So I'm not completely convinced that we're not going to have that happen again now. So I think we're going to have to assume that we're going to have some internet issues for the next little bit. Because yeah, our Rogers was down, everything, TV, phone, internet, the whole shebang. We really only have a few main service providers here in Canada for that sort of stuff. There's not a whole ton of different providers out there. So unfortunately, we get stuck sometimes. And it's usually pretty reliable. We've got some pretty high winds going though. Otherwise, it's not like the weather's bad or anything. Which is good. It's fine on your end, Marie? Okay, awesome. It's our Wi-Fi system and our for Wi-Fi, TV, and cable. Hi, Elaine. How you doing? All right. Go on to number 2. So what I usually do is I do like I did with these swoops. So I go and I do that color and I go all the way around the mug. However, I've been finding lately that it's easier to, if you can, if you're able to leave your paints kind of sitting out a little bit. So like Jerry Lynn in the summer in Arizona isn't going to want to leave her paints sitting out for long because they're going to dry out pretty quick, right? But if you can leave them out and leave them open, or if you're okay with just constantly switching out your paint pots and opening and closing, then doing it this way is an option. The reason I'm doing it this way is it's less handling of the mug. I can get pieces done and less chances I'm going to put my hands in that paint as well. My neighbor has all the utilities buried, which helps here because of the high winds. Yeah, we're kind of hogtied to however they do it here at the apartment building, right? Don't really have a ton of choice. Oh, good, Elaine. It's good to see ya. I'm good, thank you. Right, Jerry Lynn? Your paints dry out like crazy in the summer in the heat, don't they? You wouldn't be able to leave that sitting out. Not for long. All right, so I'm just slowly going through these darker colors. Now they're going to... they will dry a lot darker than how they look here. I think this is going to finish it off nice though. Trying to load lots of paint there, so there's lots of paint to travel with me. No, those did not turn out the way I want them to at all. All right, gonna try this again. Ding, ding, ding. This is a silicone brush that's on the end of one of my nail dotting stylus tools. Lydia May has sets of these tools on her website on dotartdepot.com. So they have the ball nail dotting stylus tool on one end and the silicone brushes on the other end. I had someone mention during one of my lives recently that they had tried the coupon code that I gave for dotartdepot.com, and it showed as expired. So I reached out and it is good again. It was just a setup issue. So if you need any stencils, molds for making your own stones, dotting tools, all of that sort of stuff, if you go to dotartdepot.com, and the coupon code is Jamie10, which is JAIME10. I'm going to write it down and show you so you can screenshot it here. Bear with me. All right, so this is it here. So if you go ahead and screenshot that. But I confirmed that the code is good to go again. So 10% off of dotartdepot.com if you use that code. So lots of great tools. I love the ones with the silicone brushes on the end. They are incredibly useful, especially when you're trying to fix mistakes and pull paint off. Oh, and I'm so sorry. This is definitely going to shake. I haven't gone in to restabilize my table yet. So I'm going to try not to shake this too much. And then I'll just redo these. I didn't mean to retake this one off too, but too late now. So we'll just do it. There we go. Thanks, Elaine. I love these colors, kind of a greeny teal. It's definitely a little bit greener in person than it is on screen here on video, but ow. I get cracks in my skin. Oh, I'm so sorry, Azzy. I know it's frustrating. I wish there was something I could do about that. Oh, you too, Skywalker. It's good to see ya. How have you been? I hope you're doing good. Taking care of yourself. Oh, and thank you. I'm so glad you like it. All right, so let's go back to this. Okay. Thank you, Azzy. Take care of yourself. I'm sorry that technology was not our friend today. All right, so now I'm going to go in with this other blue. We are going to still not what I wanted. Pooper. All right, we're going to try it again. This happens sometimes. I haven't been doing a great job taking care of my skin lately, and I've got some cracks. For anybody else who is out there that is potentially a picker, I am a picker. When my anxiety gets up, I pick my hands. So I've been picking lately. And yeah. Guess what finally came? What, Anne-Marie? Your deep freeze is broken. Oh, that's so good, Skywalker. I'm so glad to hear that. You're feeling better now? You on the mend? All right. This is going to be the time that works here, folks. This is it. make this happen. Ah, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, so my fingers crack. I've got little cracks in where I pick when the skin dries out, right? Unfortunately. And I've been trying to kind of medicate them and put cream and stuff like that. If I put a glove entirely over the finger, I feel like I can't feel my tools. So I'm trying just to kind of, and I don't want to put a bunch of lotion on them when I'm going to be handling the mugs either too, right? It's very double-edged sword. And I mean, it's fine. Like, grand scheme of things, everything is fine. But I'm noticing that I'm holding my tools differently, right? So, and that's something that you're going to notice too, that depending on how you feel on any given day, you might hold your tools differently. You might look at things differently. And it's important to kind of really feel your body and know what adjustments you need to make, right? Paint and Mandala kit the same day. That's fantastic, Anne-Marie. I'm so excited for you. That's awesome. And thank you for the love of my finger tattoo, Sharon. Gotta be able to see the rack spurts. There is a tattoo of Luna Lovegood's Spectre Specs from Harry Potter. All right, let's see what we can do here. I might have to put a Band-Aid over it though, because I don't want you to have to look at it either. Okay, actually, yeah, bear with me 1 second, you guys. I'm just going to throw a Band-Aid on it and some numbing cream. Right, Audrey? Right, Audrey? And while I'm doing that, you guys, how have you been? Gloves and a bottle of lotion. Oh, yeah? Oh, cool. I'll have to look. No, we don't get HBO. We have to subscribe to a different streaming service up here to get any of that, unfortunately. And I do not have that subscription yet, but I want to see it. I'm glad that you're able to be here too, Skywalker. It's so good to see you. It's been such a long time. I'll have to have a look at that. I don't do a great job at taking care of myself overall, let's be real. You know, so the fact that my body is starting to yell at me, really not that surprising, honestly. But I'm listening and I'm going to do the best I can, and nothing is really that bad, so I'm okay. Oh, thank you so much, Kim. That's so kind. Hi, Mina. How are you, love? Good to see ya. I'm so grateful for you guys. You guys are why I do this. I put a post up in the Facebook group the other day. I know most of you have already seen it, I think, but it was a TikTok, and she just said it so wonderfully. Like, I'm just so grateful for you guys. I feel so loved here, and that's because of you guys. So I think that what that really means is that we work really well together. We're creating a wonderful little environment together, wonderful little community. And I'm really happy to have gotten to meet all of you. I'm so happy that I get to hang out with you guys. Aw, thank you, love. Oh, hi, Jules. How you doing? Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. I just don't ever want you to ever wonder if I appreciate you, because my God, you are the wise. Aw, I love you, Molly. Has anyone ever tried painting on top of Cricut vinyl? No, I have not. I've missed you too, Marie. It's been such a long time. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I am proud of you for doing whatever it is you need to do to take care of yourself and look after yourself. And we will support you as best we can through all of it. Oh, that already feels better. What's on the agenda today, you guys? Marie, your day's on the down slope. What are you doing for the rest of your day today? This is much better. I'm much happier with this. So I wanted this second swoop to come down and connect with this long post. I didn't want them all to end up here and then have this long post of the center. I wanted to gradually bring those down to the sides. School is draining. Oh, Molly, I'm so sorry. Hang on. Let me scroll back. Civics got canceled. Is that a good thing, Clean? Well, thank you very much, Kim. This is Barb suggested floral foam. Others have suggested pool noodles. I didn't have any access to pool noodles, and this is kind of like the perfect in between. It's a harder foam. It is I got it as a half sphere, cut it down the middle, and then I glued it to this board. This is an MDF board that I got from Dollarama. I got packs of them. Super, super cheap. No, the splints are really hard to work on. I find that if I use it on my left hand when I'm holding a mug, I can do. This is a compression glove, and I have noticed significant, almost immediate relief when I've put these compression gloves on. So I'm so grateful for that. So I'm starting to use that quite a bit now. This week, I still have so much to do. Oh, I'm sorry, Molly. By the way, are you in my freezer on the West Coast? I'm in Ontario, and it's cold here, but we're not having any bad weather. The sky is actually super clear. There's some clouds off to the west that I can see a little bit, but nothing too much. Yeah, multi-surface should stay on because you're just going to let it air cure, right? Yeah, I am having some Wi-Fi issues. I've had, we completely lost our Wi-Fi, like completely. Phone was gone, TV was gone, internet was gone. Rogers just completely pooped the bed there for a little bit. So yeah, unfortunately, that's something that's going on here. So I apologize. You're probably going to get some glitching here and there. And if you are a Rogers customer here in Canada, that could be contributing to the issues that you're getting as well. Hey, Cindy. Cold and snowy. We've got some snow on the ground, but nothing's coming down right now, thank goodness. Oh, good. Thanks, Marie. Fantastic. Hi, Sharon. Yes, back up and here to go. It's good to see you, Sharon. How you doing? How's Blue? Right? Isn't Molly such a good teacher? You can see the sun for the first time in days in Michigan. Oh my goodness. At least the sun is there, right? What I used to find when I used to travel to Winnipeg all the time, and Barb, maybe I was just lucky with the weeks that I got to go, but I remember there was one week I was there and it was minus 54 Celsius outside. But the sun was out. And there was something that just made it a little bit easier to deal with because the sun was out, you know? So yeah, I don't know what happened with the internet. It just completely shut down. There was a huge outage in the area. So it looks like they got it back up and running. Peeled the vinyl off. Oh, there you go. That's kind of cool. You could use it as stencils, eh? Adorable and getting better slowly. Oh, that's so wonderful, Sharon. Oh, give them big kisses for all of us, eh? Right on the snoot. And I'm doing good, Clean. Thank you. I'm tired, but I'm good. You know, kind of like everybody right now. Everybody's tired. Excuse me. You're in New Westminster? Wow. So are you done? Have you gotten all the snow they're predicting that you're going to get? Or is there more in the forecast for you? Because you guys have gotten absolutely hammered, haven't you? It does, right? At least if the sun is out, at least if I have to put my sunglasses on, at least proves to me that the sun still exists, right? And what I keep saying to myself now, ever since the 21st of December, I'm like, 21st of December, shortest day of the year. Every day from now on, we're getting closer and closer to the sun every single day. And I'm just counting down the days to when that happens. All right, let's keep going here. I'm going to add another swoop. His breath is yak, no snoo kisses. Fair enough. Thank you for the blessed poos. Everyone in the fam is doing pretty good. It's a little tough right now. Someone on Dad's neighborhood at the long-term care facility, a couple of staff members and a resident have tested positive. So everyone there is on isolation. So he's stuck in his room with his roommate. He's not allowed to leave the room. He's getting a little paranoid and scared and anxious and everything. So we're trying to just keep him reassured as much as possible, but it's tough. It's hard when we're not there, and we can't go. They have changed the access so that you can only go into anywhere in the nursing home once you've had your third shot. So we have not had our third shot yet, but we are now booked to go and get our third shot on January 23rd. So then we will be able to see... Then we will be able to go back in and see him. Sun is out in Michigan. We got about 20 inches of snow in the past 2 days. That would be beautiful. That's a lot of snow. That is a lot of snow. Thank you for the blessed poos. And thank you for asking, Clean. How are you doing? Are you doing all right? You've got, like Molly, you've got a lot on your plate with classes and responsibilities. How are you making out? Are you doing all right? And sorry, my phone just rang. Is Crystal here? Yeah, it's hard. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the love. No, it's also freezing cold, right? But no, I'm sure we could say go to the window, but I don't know if we'd be able to schedule a time to do that. Or we wouldn't be able to talk to him. He certainly wouldn't see us very easily, I don't think. Right? 20 inches of snow, that's pretty crazy. I will. So we're booked to go and see... We're booked to go and get our booster on January 23rd. So after that, then we'll be able to go in and see him again, which will be good. So all of that, there's a lot. Everybody's just got so much on their plates right now. It's just a lot. I think everybody's tired, right? No, I had a phone call come in. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Oh. Well, I'm glad your mom made it to visit Grandpa. That's wonderful. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Clean. Sending you so much love. Of course you'll be okay, Molly, but we'll be here for you to help you. I'm so sorry, Clean. Hey, Chris, how you doing, love? Oh, thank you, Chriselle. I appreciate that. It's so good to see ya. Jennifer's here, too. Hello. Oh, I love you guys. All right, let's keep painting. Let's get these swoops going, eh? Like Molly says, dip to dot, scoop to swoop when it comes to loading your tool with paint. That looks awful. Okay, this is not cooperating with me. So, what can I do differently? Here's what I'm going to do differently. I'm going to go back in with a completely different tool that I think is going to drag a lot better. It's going to hold more paint, and it's going to do what we want it to do. All right, you got your Ultracal? Yay! Ooh! Make sure you've got your sandpaper ready, Crystal, and if you need to sand the bottoms, which you probably will, I do almost all the time, make sure that you get them out of their molds as quickly as you can. Like, don't let them sit in the molds for too much longer than you absolutely need to if you're going to need to sand the bottoms. It's still possible to sand the bottoms when they've been sitting out longer and cured more, but the more they dry out, the harder it's going to be to smooth the bottoms. So make sure, if you can, get them right out at the 3.5 hour mark and get them under some water and sand them. I find sanding blocks work the best if you happen to have any. They work really, really well. And be prepared. That dust from that gypsum powder is going to get everywhere. You know how people call glitter the herpes of the craft world. I think the gypsum would give it a very close second. So keep that in mind, that you're going to get that dust everywhere, which also means you could be breathing it in. So if you're planning on spending a huge amount of time, make sure you wear a mask, okay? What? Very tiring of school. Yeah, this is really bad. New tea light holder mold's fantastic. I ordered a couple molds from Devon Dotting finally. So they're on my way. Dip and dot. Oh, I'm so glad, Chris. I'm doing good, thank you. No, we're sending you lots and lots of love, Clean. A lot of candles to make first. All right, so you're going to just watch me tear a bunch of this off. Lagging over there too in Ottawa. Are you Rogers? Well, and that's the thing, right? At least you have, I think it's my Wi-Fi probably. I'm imagining they're still going in and out. But then again, Marie hasn't had any issues. Marie, are you still good as far as signal? But I think it's a little bit of both. I have a bunch of tea candles. I ordered the large round incense holder, and I ordered the set of 3 pillar tea light candle holders. I have a plan for those. I might do some dotting on them, but I actually have a plan for those that's just going to be completely separate from mandala stuff, just making some tea light candle holders. But I'm sure I'll do some dot mandalas on them too. But I'm kind of looking at it as a bit of a side one of just making pretty cement candle holders that can be used outside and just painting some cute colors on them and stuff. So we'll see. I think it could be fun though. All right, so again, I'm pulling all of these off because I'm going to go in and I'm going to completely change the tool size I'm worried that it's going to be a little bit cramped, so I might not use, I don't know, I feel like it's competing almost. What am I going to do here? No, we're going to keep going with the swoops. I'm just going to do them a little differently. You know what I think part of it is that this is so long. That's okay. We'll fix it, right? Sorry for it shaking the phone, you guys. Shaking the camera. I'm just happy that I was able to get back on it all. I had this vision of the internet being out for the next 8 hours or something and being completely screwed for the entire day, right? So yeah, I ordered those molds a couple of days ago. I'm really, really excited to get them. I'm going to be spending some time. I kind of figure that if I can't go see my dad for a couple of weeks, then I am going to make some good use of that time on Sundays when I normally go to see him. So I am going to do some painting and really work on getting my studio set up and organized and everything, and see what I can come up with. But I'm thinking I'm going to make some of those candle holders out of just cement, just get myself some Quikrete, and make some indoor-outdoor candle holders. And again, I will do some that have mandalas on them, but not all of them. But I'm super stupid pumped. And I'll make blanks and I'll sell the blanks too. They're going to be a bitch and a half for shipping though, because they're going to cost a freaking fortune. But I'll make the blanks if people want them. So we'll see how that goes. But the incense holders I'm really, really excited for. Okay, now I'm just going to clean off my Lazy Susan, which means hold it loosely over the garbage can and hopefully get some of it into the can. Connection is bad again, but it keeps stopping. Okay. Marie's got, I think, no, because Crystal's not in Ontario. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, the incense one is there. Oh, you do have the pillar ones? That's cool. Oh, thank you, Carrie. That's okay, Molly. I totally understand. I actually think I need to just jump off for a minute and make sure I'm gonna put on my my airplane mode. I need to make sure I'm not streaming using data. And when my internet cuts out, sometimes it can still look like I'm connected, but it's pulling from data. So I just want to make sure that doesn't happen. So when I switch to airplane mode, it might cut us out. So just kind of see what we can do with that. Okay. See how we do. Yeah, my signal is showing a yellow instead of green. Oh, now we've got green. All right, so with the research for the cards, I've come up with a couple different things that I need to look at. Looking at a couple different apps. There's some that look like they could be very similar to work, but there's some access stuff that I got to look at. And then there is just the idea of creating some digital downloads, you know. My thought is to create a digital download product where you have a PDF where each card is on one page of the PDF. But I don't know that I would be able to email such a large document, right? So there's that. The other one is creating a PDF where there are 4 cards on each page that you could print off and cut out yourself, like print it out on cardstock. And I was thinking the reason I wanted to do one as well where one set of PDFs was the card on every single page, 1 card on each page, was because then you could use a random number generator, jump to that page number in the PDF document, and that could be like drawing a card for you, right? So I'm looking at a couple of those different ideas there. There's still a couple more automated options that I'm going to look at too to see what I can figure out, and kind of go from there. But we'll have to see. Sorry, Carrie. Bye, Clean. Take care of yourself. Oh, that's awesome, Kathy. That's amazing. It just loads a lot. Sorry, you guys. I'm mostly green right now, so hopefully that we're going to be all right. Not my end. No, because you're getting signal. You're catching every other word. So weird, because I've got green the entire way. Like it's showing me that I've got signal. That's so strange. Is it to the point where it's frustrating? Well, I guess if it's frustrating, then unfortunately, that's the way that's just sucks, right? But I don't want to jump off of the live for the people that it is working for, you know? You've been perfect. Yeah, and you're a hell of a long way away. Exactly. And yeah, that's really weird. All right, well, I'm going to keep going, you guys. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. As we get going, and we'll just deal with it as we come, okay? We'll deal with it as it comes and do the best that we can. All right. So let's try this again. Now I'm going to try holding this. And let's see what we can do here. So I'm using a slightly larger tool, and I'm hoping that it helps me So has anybody else been watching 9 Perfect Strangers? I'm watching it on Prime. It's weird. I'm loving it. You're not good. Just watching rather than listening. Gotcha. That's so weird. I wish I knew. I wish I knew what was going on with it. Leave you there for a second while I switch out my paints. God, I feel like I'm moving at a snail's pace here, so bear with me. I'm going to just... Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I really don't want to do this over again. We're going to power through. There we go. I'm feeling better about it. I'm really not liking this at all. I'm really, really, really not liking this. I gotta look at this for a minute because I gotta really look at this. I feel like it's cramped in there. What else could I do here? You know what I could do is, okay, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, thank you, Kenny. All right. Please don't have a heart attack. I'm ripping all of these off. I've got an idea. Got to try something else, because when I've tried this 4 times and I still don't like the look of it, I just can't do it. Not doing it well. All right, so let's just move on. I'm going to try to really hard not to shake the table too much, you guys. I apologize. And this is just part of it. This is going to happen. Right? And it's up to you whether you go, how far you go to pulling things off and starting over, or just trying different things on the next try. I just really wasn't happy with that. So sometimes when the swoops get too long, it's a lot more difficult, and it takes a lot more concentration, and then the uniformity isn't there either. And that's one of the satisfying things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a fairly large, not a super large, white dot at the end of each of these in here. And then I'm going to create some short chunky swoops like that go down to that dot. So we're going to grab the rest of these white ones, let those ones dry a little bit. Then I'll have to give the whole thing just a little wipe down, and then we'll get back in. Again, sorry for the shaking. So the reason this paint is coming off too, you guys, is because it hasn't air cured for 21 days and it has not been baked. As long as it hasn't been baked and as long as it doesn't air cure for 21 days, you'll be able to, at least a couple days, be able to pull some stuff off. The longer you wait, the more elbow grease it's going to take to pull paint off, though. Okay, it really sucks when the internet's going in and out, you guys, and I really am frustrated for you, and I don't want you to have a crappy experience, and I'm so sorry if it has been one because of the internet. I wish there was something I could do about it, but I understand. I understand the frustration of trying to sit and watch somebody where the signal's going all over the place and cutting in and out, so I get it, and I'm sorry. Just stuck my hand in paint. Good thing I'm pulling it off anyway. All right. That's all right. And I've got a little spot over here in the pinks. Sometimes when I don't need to apply a lot of pressure, I will use the micro dotter. To pull off mistakes, just because it can be really precise, right? Because it's so pointy. It can be super, super precise at pulling off paint, which can be very helpful. So if you're pulling paint off and you've got some wet paint, don't be afraid to pull some of it off. The more you pull off, the less that's left there to dry, and the quicker it dries, the faster it pulls off. So I kind of purposely spread it around a little bit. You think it's TikTok? It happened on my lives too, but my internet is good. That's weird, eh? So frustrating. Oops. All right, so let's pull this off. So you'll sometimes see me spread the paint around to kind of create a little thin covering of paint, and that's because it dries faster, so I can scratch it off quite easily. And then I'm not going to go up quite so close to the top either, because that's a little close to the rim. All right, so I'm just going to wipe up these little paint chips off of my surface here. I always love when I do a clean and I put down a new piece of Bristol board because it just looks so nice. So nice and put together. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. All right. Let's bring back the Lazy Susan. Oops. And I'm going to find a tissue and blow my nose. And then we are going to try this. Let's see what we can do here. Right, Audrey? Sorry for the honking. You guys want to see the cutest damn thing in the world, though? Hang on. Get the phone out here. You ready? Look at Audrey in her hoodie. Hello. Hello. Oh, take a big stretch. Audrey. Hi. What are you doing? She's like, dear God, leave me alone, would ya? So there we go. Had to say hello. Okay. Thanks, Miss Audrey. It's also showing your likes weird. You were at 2,000, but now it says 1.9. That's weird. That is super weird. All right. Very strange indeed. All right. Grabbing the white paint now. I think this is going to work better. All right. Oh no, my phone's just down that low. There we go. That's better. I know. Isn't she a cutie with that stupid donut on her face? You still see 2,000? I see 2.1 right now. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. So now we have to pick a size for the white dot. Now, the white dot is going to end up having a pink top dot on top of it, I think. Do I want to do that? Yes, I do. Okay, so that means I need probably a size 9. Let's go with a size 9. You tapped until it was back to 2K. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, I wouldn't even know where to begin for that, Kathy. All right, so I'm going to... Let's try this again. Didn't mean for that to sound so cold to people who are having technical issues. I just don't know what to do to help you. It's quite often, though, that after I have issues with my internet, then it kind of goes a little wonky for a while. Yeah, learning Spanish might be easier. Oh, you missed being ordered around by him, didn't ya? That's so good. I'm so glad he's home with ya. And how are you doing, Sharon? Able to breathe a little bit easier now that he's home? Yeah, puppies are magic, aren't they? Okay, so I managed to smudge here somehow. See all of that? I took a dot off. I smudged this here, so I will fix that after. As in replacing that dot. Let's see, now we're good, I think. Oops. Remember to keep an eye on your bubbles too, right? Okay. Yay, Kathy, well done. That's okay, Casey. We're going to be live for about another 45 minutes. And there's been technical issues, and I've made a bunch of mistakes and had to pull paint off and redoing the entire concept here right now. So you've just missed a lot of mini steps forward and big steps backwards. But that's okay, not in a bad way. Just some reversals and some change in design. So, in that way, they're all steps forward. But, All right. So. Oh. That might be better. Son of a. Okay. We're going to leave these white dots here for now. I'm actually going to go back and I'm going to do them as dark ones so they look like this. We have another set of these 3D dots out here, and then leave the pink for that one. So that's fine. It's still a good spacer. Once they dry, I'll pull the white dots off. I'll go back in with the dark teal and be able to do some top dots on that, just like I did in the center ring, and then we'll be good. So I am going to start with, so what colors? All right, we're going to start with the dark center swoop. And we're going to do chubby little swoops. And they're not going to be as big as the other chubby swoops on this one, but they're going to be there. Oh, thank you, Sarah. All right, there we go. Okay. So now, if those were size 8s, I'm going to go for a size 4. And I'm going to grab my micro dotter. I'm going to put these other tools out of my way so I don't keep losing them. Like that one keeps rolling under the Lazy Susan. A strap. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad that helps. I'm wondering if 4 is going to be a big enough one. Okay, I'm going to pull you guys back here a bit. There, that's a little better. Well, that works. So, why are you there? Keep hitting stuff here. All right. Actually, I'm going to hold that for a sec. So we're going to do just about that long. But I'm going to add a ton of paint. So we're still going to do long ones. They're just going to be a little chunkier. Can you hear the wind rattling my windows? There we go. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. All the way around. Actually, no, I lied. We are gonna do add a little bit more paint. I want to add some more paint to see if I can smooth out that surface. And I might actually be able to drag these. So let's try it and see. Yeah. All right. I'm going to try it. Hold, please. Yeah. Yet again. So fun. I'm trying to make my life a little bit easier, right? Okay, so that means that one was not big enough. So now I'm going to go to... I'm going to add some more paint to my container first because it feels like it's a little low, and I'm gonna see if that helps me grab a little bit more paint. Sometimes just adding some new paint makes life a little easier. All right, so now what am I gonna do? Okay, we're going big. This is what we're gonna do. Much better. Okay. Okay. That's making me a lot happier. Okay, so we are going to, whoops, oh my God, I keep getting stuck on everything. One of the things I've decided I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna grab myself some Velcro straps and some tape, and I'm gonna do some serious cord management in here. It is necessary. All right, so we're gonna do, so I did a size 5 for the center, and then I'm gonna do size 3s as we move out. So the size 3 would be the equivalent of this. So try and get a lot of paint on there. Let lots flow off of your tool. Yep. Yep. Much happier with that. Fifth time's a charm. And I think I'm only gonna do 3, and then I'm gonna do some white. No, I lied. I'm gonna do 4. Okay. How are we doing? That looks better, eh? I think that looks a lot better. Lots better. When I used to be a kid, instead of saying lots better, I used to say lot of betters. No, Molly, as far as I know anyway, Molly jumped off, unless she jumped back on, of course. All right, let's try again. Let's see if we can get one full set of swoops done. I could have gotten them done before now, but they just really did not turn out right the way I wanted them to. This is much more what I was hoping for. There we go. That looks all right, eh? Oh, I like that much better, I think. I think I'm much, much happier about that. Yeah, right? Yeah. Doesn't look so squished. The other one looked like it was trying too hard. But if I do the top dots, the top swoops on these ones, and even on these center ones like I did down here, maybe I do leave that one there and put some pink on it. That might be a good idea. Maybe we'll just do that, and we'll just do some top swoops with that. That just might work. So I'm going to be going live tonight on Instagram from 7 till 9. I had this panic moment. Number one, I thought I had posted a listing on my website for paint parties for today. And then someone pointed out to me that I hadn't. I'd had them all set up, but I accidentally left them set as drafts. And then I just kind of had this moment where I'm like, I have 4 work in progress mugs right now. I cannot bring myself to start another. So that's when I thought, you know what? We're just not going to do them today. Nobody's bought tickets because I didn't post the listing. So let's just do some lives and see if I can make some headway, which is a good thing that I did, because really I should have been significantly farther along on this one. So I'm really glad, oops, that's not the right paint. I'm really glad that I did this, because, you know, I wasn't going to predict that I needed to spend some extra time on this one like this. There we go. Nope, that didn't work. Today is a day full of sighing. You guys had those days? I find that days like this, where there's lots of sighing and lots of pulling paint off and putting paint down and pulling paint off and putting paint down, are the days where I really need the reminder to just slow down and that everything's okay. Right? Nothing bad is going to happen to me if I don't get this mug finished by 4 o'clock today. Nothing. It's not what I wanted to have happen, but that's it. Jana, I saw the mug order. I saw your order and I mailed it yesterday. Had to go to the docks. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing okay, Jana. Thank you, Elaine. Totally gonna stick my hand in those white dots too. All right. Try again. I can get her in a roll with these swoops. Be laughing. All right. Nope. Nope, don't roll. Don't. Thank you. Do you guys talk to your tools too? Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you like it. I'm excited that it's got a new home with ya. One of the most fun things for me, I find in all of this process, is when I get an order. It's always exciting when I get an order. I'm like, woohoo! I always do a little happy dance. But I love seeing what you guys have picked out. I love it. I love going, oh, so they wanted that one. That's cool. You know, it's just so fun every order to see it come in going, oh, that's what did it for you, eh? That's cool. It's fun. Oh, I must be sticking my hand in white paint so bad. Hello. Oh, good. I'm glad, Jana. That's wonderful. Hello, Clean. How are we doing for signal? Is it any better now? All right. I think that's much better. And then I'll do a pink top dot on top of the blue, on top of the white. Then I'll do top swoops on top of those so that they'll look like that one. Will be golden. Beautiful. Let's keep going then, shall we? It was perfect timing too, Jana, when your order came in, because I was packing up orders and taking them to the post office yesterday. So it was great. Fastest turnaround ever on an order. Ordered and packed and shipped the same day. Tell ya, that is what we call efficiency. All right. Now we are getting ready now to do our size 5 dot on the next one. 4th time's the charm, right? Oh, thanks, Marie. Yeah, I'm happy with the decision, right? Sometimes you get to that end point, you're like, yep, I made the right decision going back and changing it. Oh, I can't wait for it to get to you, Jana. I hope it gets to you nice and quick. Thank you, Vivian. You bought a box of Swiss Miss hot chocolate. Oh, that's amazing. That'll be a good hot chocolate mug. You'll get a nice big cup of hot chocolate out of that too. And it's a nice one too because it feels really nice. So when you put your hands on the design, you're going to feel a lot of texture there. Jana ordered one of my mugs that's on a teal mug. All right, so and it's a beautiful wraparound design. I'm excited for you, Jonna. And I'm so glad you're so excited. That makes my heart so happy. All right. I'm going to stay out of the comments for a minute just to see, in theory, how fast can I get a set of swoops done. So let's see. I'm going to go through all the colors and just get them all done. And then I'll come back to the comments after. But I'm going to try these first. I want to just see how fast I can get a set of swoops done. And again, I'm so sorry I'm shaking the camera. Sometimes you'll get those little dry bits in your paint. That I find happens more often than not when I'm doing swoops and I'm scooping paint out of the little paint pot. So if you are able to catch those little things before you start pulling the paint down into your swoop, you'll be doing yourself a huge favor. Because if you start to pull them down into your swoop and or sometimes you don't even know that they're there, so there's nothing you can do about it. But when there's those little chunks, you will notice, and sometimes you will think it's a bubble. You will get frustrated. So a set of tweezers is also going to be a really helpful tool for you. Oh, I'm so glad, Jonna. That's so cool. Yay, I'm so glad you're so happy. So I was watching Supernatural. I started watching it from the beginning again. I have missed the last couple of seasons. So I have started back from the very beginning. But then a friend told me about 9 Perfect Strangers, and I'll watch almost anything with Melissa McCarthy in it. So it's been good so far. Really good so far. Weird as hell, but good. All right, here's the last one. I forgot how much of a chicken I am, though, too, when it comes to Supernatural. I love the story. I love the characters. But some of the stuff is, like, legit creepy and scary, especially if you're a horror movie wuss like me. Like, I'm a super wuss. Super, super wuss. I don't like being scared. I don't want to do it. It's not fun. Arachnophobia traumatized me more than I can ever say. I remember going to see it when I was like 16, 15. No, it must have been even earlier because I went with friends. So we would have been in grade 8. So that would have been 13 that I went and saw Arachnophobia. And I remember it being nothing like it looked like in the previews. And ever since, and I just hated it. I thought it was going to be a comedy. For some reason, I thought it was going to be a comedy. It was definitely not. And I don't do well with horrors. So I forget when I'm watching Supernatural that there's some stuff in there that's legit creepy. And it's just like even watching Buffy. there's a couple episodes of Buffy that not watching again. No way. No way in HE double hockey sticks, you know? So I started watching 9 Perfect Strangers because Supernatural got too creepy for me last night. So I'm waiting to watch it during daylight or when I don't really have to pay attention to the whole thing. Because sometimes when I pay too close attention, it just creeps me out too much. All right, so that wasn't too bad, to get a whole set done. Let's see what we can do. Spiders, yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. Hey, Shannon, how you doing, love? Thanks, Bridgeman. Oh, that's awesome, Jonna. That's so cool. Will you send a picture of how you use it, how you set it up there? I know I keep freezing. I've had some massive internet issues today, and there's been some TikTok there. I know I keep freezing. I've had some massive internet issues today, and there's been some TikTok. I keep freezing. I've had some massive internet issues today, and there's been some TikTok. Doing that. Oh, and I lost internet again. Oh, there we go. Now we're back. We're back. All right. Can anybody see me and hear me? We've had lots of internet issues here today. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm staying live in hopes that it's going to work for another little while, but we had a full outage earlier today. I hope people can still see me. Can anyone still see me? Can you still see me and hear me? No, arachnophobia is terrible. Don't do it. I mean, I'm sure it's a good horror movie, but it's definitely not something I'm ever watching again. Fear of spiders is completely rational in my opinion. I respect spiders. I don't want them all dead. They can exist, just not near me. You can? Okay, good. But intermittently, Patty? Okay. Well, I just had someone try to do a video message, and that cut out the internet on me for a minute. So I apologize. Because that was the reason for the most recent cutout that I know of anyway. See you, hear you. Coverage is spotty, freezing, and not. Okay. Well, we'll do the best we can, right? It's all I can do is the best that we can and hope for the best. Hope that we can make it through this live and be able to see some stuff. And I'm assuming that I'm not going to get a recording out of this one. I think that's probably a pretty safe bet that there's no way I'm getting a recording out of this one. But that's all right. We didn't make a ton of progress today, so not having a recording is not a big deal. So I'll be live again tonight at 7 o'clock on Instagram. 7 until 9 o'clock tonight. You just declined a video request too? Okay. Wonder where that came from. Oh well. Is what it is. I'm on live, not answering anything. Oh, thank you, Donna. That's so nice. Mandalas are very healing, aren't they? All right. So I put up a post earlier today, and I should probably go through this for those of you that can hear me. If you have ordered your Dot Mandala Inspiration deck, I will be placing the order with the manufacturer on Tuesday. So any orders, if you haven't already ordered your Dot Mandala Inspiration deck, if you order it before midnight on Tuesday, that's really going to be the cutoff. I am not going to have them as available for another pre-order after Monday at midnight. I don't know when I'm going to get more inventory in. I will do the absolute best that I can. But I have to order them in certain groups in order for it to be financially feasible, right? In certain quantities. So, again, I'm going to be placing the order. If you've already placed your order for your Dot Mandala Inspiration deck, I'm going to be placing the order from the manufacturer on Tuesday, which means that within a couple of weeks, I will have them here in my hands and I will get them packaged up and on their way to you guys. So if you still need to or want to order your Dot Mandala Inspiration deck, you can do that through the link in my bio. I know, it's so exciting, eh? I can't wait. I'm tired of playing with these cards by myself. I need you guys to play with me. Oh, shoot, there's a hair. Boo. I'm always grateful that when I see the hair on my tool before I touch the surface, right? Like if I touched my mug and I didn't catch the hair until after, then that was going to be a big old mess. So I always have that little moment of like, at least I saw it before I put the tool down. It's okay. Okay, so now I need to get in here. All right. I know, it's going to be so fun, eh? Hi, silly. Yeah, maybe it was by accident, eh? Yeah, it's going to be so fun. I can't wait for you guys to have them. So yeah, order with the manufacturer on Tuesday. That usually takes them about a week to complete them. Probably another week to 10 days for me to get them here, and then a week or two, hopefully less, to get them out to you depending on the shipping, right? So we're a few weeks away from you guys having them in your hands, and I can't wait. I'm also not doing a shop update tomorrow like I had originally thought. I am so nowhere near having any new items, enough new items in my mind to do a release. I really only I'll have this mug, and I've got the color grade and resilient, which are all wonderful, but I don't want to go through all of that for just 3 items. It's labor intensive to get the photography done and to get the listings created. So for only 3, that's not something I'm not gonna do until I have more to list in there. And because of I've been trying to focus on getting the patterns done and the issues with my hands that have slowed down the mug production, I just don't have enough to make it really worthwhile. So I will keep you posted when the next shop update is going to be. It'll be in another couple of weeks. So for now, whatever is on the website is all that there is. I'm going to be making some more blanks. I'm going to be working on getting some more mugs done. I've got a big pile of cards to paint from, so I want to try and catch up on that. And most importantly, I am going to be getting these patterns done. The first pattern that I'm going to be releasing is going to be based off of the neon rainbow kind of bursting mandala. The mug that you got, Crystal, if Crystal's still here, I don't know if Crystal's still here or not, but that rainbow mug that I did, that's the one that the pattern's going to be based off of. Let me show you. I'll show you a sneak peek. Dun, 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 dun. This is the pattern. So it's all metallics. So this is the pattern that is going to be my first pattern. And that is my primary focus right now. So when I'm on a live, that's the only time I'm really painting anything other than the patterns. So I'm really excited for that. Oh, I'm sorry you're having issues in connection. We've had issues here today. We lost internet for a while. It's probably a little bit shoddy. But we've also got a lot of people that have not had any cutting out issues. So hopefully it's not a widespread issue. And yeah, so just keep in mind that if you haven't ordered your deck yet, you want to do that before Monday night at midnight Eastern, because after Monday night, that item is not going to be available in my shop for quite a while. All right, let's see if we can get a couple more of these done. I'm going to spend about another 10 minutes. Oh, thank you so much, Jonna. It's going to be pretty. I'm excited to expand it out. It's going to be a 12-inch pattern. I'm looking at a couple different options of how to break it down. What I'm going to be doing is revamping the Patreon. So instead of having video access because of some unreliabilities, we're going to do, it's going to be like a pattern of the month kind of idea. So what I'm going to do is have different tiers based on the pattern size. But each pattern is just going to be built off of the last one, right? So I'm going to do a 3 to 4 inch pattern, a 6 to 8 inch, and then a 10 to 12. Oh, that's not going on nice. So like the design I just showed you is almost done for the 3 to 6 inch pattern. I will finish that one off, then I will add 2 more inches, and then it will be done for the 6 to 8 inch pattern, and I will then finish it off for the 10 to 12 inch. Now, I will make sure that it makes sense, right? Like I'm not going to just finish it off and leave it looking unfinished. That won't happen. But we are going to see some differences there. So, I mean, similarities there, because you're going to see the same pattern grow. So the different tiers in the Patreon will actually be based on pattern size. And then I figure a month per pattern would be really good. And then we'll have the top tier will be the 12 to 13 inch pattern, plus a 2-hour group Zoom call. So actually all of the pattern tiers are going to, like my lowest tier is going to be the 3 to 4 inch pattern, and that's it. And then I'm going to have a 3 to 4 inch plus being able to take part in the 2-hour Zoom call with me. So it'd be a group call where we can all get together, we can paint together, or we can, you can get some advice on projects, we can brainstorm ideas, even business ideas, you know, any questions that you have about the artwork or that sort of stuff, then that's what we'll be able to do there. I'm not sure yet when we're going to be able to choose the tier. I will announce dates for that once I've got the actual pattern finished. And then I will keep you posted. I'm hoping that it's going to be in the next couple of weeks. That is my goal. My goal is to have it completely ready to go for the 1st of February at the absolute latest. So I will keep you posted. If you're an existing Patreon member, I'm going to try and make it as easy as I can, but it's always a possibility that you're going to have to cancel your existing membership and then re-sign up at the new tier. But I will again, I'll keep you posted as best as I can to give you lots and lots of notice of how to do that. And I'm going to try and make it easy, and I will make one tier be the same price that you guys are already paying now. So maybe for those of you, we'll have a look and see. I'll make sure that for those of you who've already been with me for a long time, that there's a tier there that you can transition to seamlessly without having to go through a lot of stuff. You're bagging this live. Well, I can't redo it because I can't pull the paint off. I'm going to be live tonight on Instagram from 7 to 9 p.m. I don't know what's been happening with the technology on the other side of things. I've had a green light the whole time. Unfortunately, I can't redo it though. So unfortunately, it'll just be a matter of we'll try and catch each other the next time. Sorry about the frustration, Debbie. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. I don't know what bagging this live means, but I'm assuming it means leaving the live. The rest of your comment cut off, unfortunately, Debbie. Yeah, we lost internet entirely for a little while this morning, but we've gotten it back and we haven't lost it again since. I've had a green light on here. I've had a couple glitches because I've had some calls come in, but otherwise. Well, and that's the thing, right? It's because I have people who are not experiencing any glitching or sound or video issues, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going for them. And unfortunately, the rest of us are going to have to just kind of decide whether it's worth the pain or not, right? If every single person was experiencing it, it would almost be easier, right? Because then I would know, okay, it's glitching, can't get it fixed. Let's, call it a day and hope for the best. But when we've got some people who haven't had any glitching at all and some people that are having a ton of glitching, it makes it really, really difficult to... If it was my issue, I would imagine that Marie over in the UK would have had some issues now too. And that's the hard part. That's the super hard part. When some people are having issues and others aren't, I hate that. It would be so much easier if everybody just had the issues, But thank you to those who are sticking it out. Again, I only want you to do that if it's not a super frustrating experience for you. If it's super frustrating, please don't put yourself through that, okay? I will be going live tonight, like I said, on Instagram from 7 to 9. Hopefully the connection is better. Maybe it's there, maybe it's here, who knows? But we're going to try again tonight at 7 o'clock on Instagram. I'll also be live here on TikTok tomorrow afternoon from 1 until 3. If you want to come and hang out then too, then that would be wicked. And we'll just see how it goes. Right? We're all just doing the best we can. Please, I'm in Eastern time, Jonna. Sorry, listen, Linda. If it's a super frustrating experience, then please don't force yourself to put yourself through it, you know? I appreciate you wanting to stick around because I love you and I wish that it was working well for everybody. I wish there was something I could do to fix it for those who it's not. But I got nothing. Because like I said, we had an internet outage this morning, but it's back on now. So I don't know what's causing it. Your phone just sent you a ping that I'm live. Hey, jump on. She's going to sign off in 2 minutes. Oh, Clean, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, honey. Are you okay? Well, you just said you're not, so that was a dumb question. I'm sorry, love. Just keep doing the best you can to take care of you, eh? I know it's easier said than done. You got a lot on your shoulders. Just do the best you can, and we'll help you any way we can. Yeah, I know. It's so frustrating, eh? Technology is wonderful, but technology is a real pain in the ass, too. Your mom has changed so much. Oh, no. That's hard. That's hard to see. It's hard to witness and experience with her, right? I'm so sorry, love. Yes. Oh, we love you too. Well, yeah, sometimes there's changes that happen and you just notice them all at once too, right? And they would probably have been slowly happening over a bit of time, but you don't really notice them right away. That's usually the way it is. That's usually the way it is that the stuff that is coming up, it's always been there. It just hasn't been visible, right? It just hasn't been being given any attention to. Do you feel comfortable talking about in what way your mom has changed? And that's totally okay. You know what? And own that feeling. That is an understandable response to everything that you're going through, Clean. Take care of yourself, please, and know that we are here for you. In Instagram 7 to 9 tonight, and back here on TikTok 1 to 3 tomorrow, okay? So if you're able to come and hang out, we will help try and lighten the load for you a little bit. Sometimes good people just aren't good together. Exactly, right? People used to ask me about my ex. And I said, you know what? He loved me as best as he knew how. Plain and simple. He was never malicious with me. I was very lucky. You know, he really did the best that he knew how. I will never have a bad word to say about him because for that reason, right? And sometimes you want to look for what are the positive changes that I see? What can I be excited for them about? You know, it's really hard to do that when you're in the middle of it, especially with all of that. But if you can say, you know what, I'm really excited that there's a chance that maybe my parents will be happy again soon, you know, and maybe they'll be more themselves. You get to know the real them, hopefully now. right? It's really hard, though. I wish I don't have any experience being in a family where the parents have gotten divorced, so I can't give you any perspective on that, but I can make sure that you know that we are here in case you need us. We love you. Take care of yourself, okay? There's a lot on your shoulders. Give yourself a bit of a break. So with that, you guys, I do need to sign off. But like I said, live on Instagram tonight from 7 until 9. Okay. And then on here on TikTok again tomorrow from 1 to 3. We'll try it again. You're most welcome, Clean. I can't even imagine how hard that is. Can't even imagine. Don't forget that if you have ordered your Dot Mandala Inspiration Card deck, I will be placing the order with the manufacturer on Tuesday. Any orders, if you haven't ordered your Dot Mandala Inspiration deck yet and you want one, please make sure you head over to the website and get that ordered before midnight Eastern. I don't know when I'm going to have them listed on my shop again, even as a pre-order. So please know that this is kind of the last shot for a little while until I'm able to start bringing in some more inventory. I might have a few extras. I'm going to try to see if I can order in a few extras to keep in inventory. But if you are looking for a Dot Mandala Inspiration deck, please make sure you head over to the website and grab one before midnight on Monday, midnight Eastern. Going to try to get Instagram going. Oh, cool. Well, awesome. Hopefully you'll be able to, it's not too bad. It's pretty straightforward, but let us, hopefully you don't have too many troubles. Lots of videos on YouTube to help you get you started though, Jonna, if you need it. And hopefully we'll see you there tonight. So 7 to 9 p.m. tonight on Instagram, 1 to 3 tomorrow on TikTok. No shop restock this weekend. And the cards by Monday at midnight. And we'll hope to see you there. I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves. Sending you lots and lots of love. We will do some more work on this to get more of these swoops done. To finish this baby off. Hopefully this evening. We've got 4 more sets of swoops to do, and then we're pretty darn close to done. We might even be able to do some top swoops, and we'll finish the handle too. So we'll do that tonight. Love you guys. We'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.